Okay, today we learn how to use the media manager. We've already seen that to create a new scene, all we need to do is to drag and drop a media file in here in the canvas. We can rename it room, and then when we open it, we can see that this is just a slow pan inside a room. Now, if we select the clip, we'll see on the side panel here that we can also add music tracks or voiceover tracks. How do we add them? We go to the media library up here. If you want to add a music track, we can just drag and drop a music file in here. It will show up once loaded in the media library. If we select it, we can also preview the sound. The same thing goes for voiceovers. We can just drag and drop a voiceover track in here, and once it's uploaded, we can also preview that in here.
That may not be the best choice.
For backpack items, it's a bit different. We need to upload a video file that has a green background so that we can blend it in the video. In this case, let's add this hand with a wristwatch, and we can preview it here. Now, if we select the scene, we can add a music track. We can set the volume, and now when we play the scene, we can hear the music. This music will run across the whole SemiReal until a new scene has set a different music track. So we can only replace music at this stage. We can of course add music and voiceover at the same time. If we want to add a voiceover track, we can select now the voiceover that we added in the media library. In this case, it will be active and it will run infinitely. This means that
may not be the best choice.
Every time we go back to this scene through the navigation in the SemiReal, we will hear the voiceover. If we want that to happen only the first time a user enters that scene, but then if they go back, we don't want to play the voiceover anymore, we can disable infinite and go like one iteration. This way, the first time they will enter
That may not be the best choice.
It will play the voiceover, but the second time they play going back to this node, it will not. The last thing that we're going to check is backpack. So how do we add a backpack item in here? Simply by allowing item selection. So in the media library, we have this backpack item here, and it is equipped. Equipped means that it's already available for the user without collecting it some other way that we will see in a different video. Now we need to enable it in the scene. The scene has it enabled. To bring up backpack items, we use the up and down arrow keys on the keyboard. So once we press play, we can press up and the watch will come up. We can press down and the watch will disappear. Another interesting thing is that we can select a voiceover for unauthorized item use. That means that every time the user is trying to use the item on an area that doesn't allow that item to be used, we can play a specific voiceover. In this case, if we select this voiceover for unauthorized item use and we go back to the scene and we define an area, we call it whatever. But this area doesn't have any condition that are specifically set for that item. Now, when we play and try to click on it with this item,
that may not be the best choice.
We hear that sound. If we click on it without the item, nothing happens because we have not set a connection from that area. So that's pretty much it for the media library. See you on the next tutorial.